Greetings everyone, and welcome back to the Planet Crafter on the planet Humble. Since we last got together, I have been endeavoring to make progress. And at the moment you can see we have completed the insect stage, even though I'm having a rather significant larva problem. And of course we're moving towards a breathable atmosphere. Once we finish this stage, we will not need the oxygen capsules and we will not need the air filter, unless of course I want to go underwater. I do believe I would need them if I go underwater. But that's going to make things significantly easier, especially considering that I now have the water filter. And of course the water filter means that I can just go right over to a water source and drink. By the way, you see the pretty red trees? Apparently the planet agrees. See, another toy that I have is I now have the personal map. Since I have the personal map, it means that I can actually use it anywhere I want to go. And of course, my viewers informed me that, yeah, I can just use WASD to move these around. But you see the pretty trees right here? Right. It seems the planet agrees. I'm guessing the issue is that the planet, in the game, it distributes the seeds that you're using around the planet. The problem, of course, with that is that I only have one seed up because the other ones are insignificant in comparison, and I can't even do them. Look at this. I just had 2 new seeds unlocked. This one here, hey, that's a 400%. Yeah, but that requires me to find a Volnus plant. And that was on the Prime planet. Is it on this one? And then, of course, that one also is one you have to find. So the thing is, at the moment, I'm kind of stuck with these guys. 175 is the best I can do. So the 1200, I'm thinking I just boost that one. I mean, I did put an optimizer right next to it. So that's where I'm getting the majority of my oxygen from. Now, in terms of heat, I put another tier 4 over here, so we got the full complement. I could probably put one here too, and it would reach. But quite frankly, I need the tier 2 versions of these. And as you can see, that requires a lot of obsidian. We'll get back to that. Now, in terms of pressure, I added another of the tier 4 drills. And of course, these guys are kind of awkward, so I don't even know if I could squeeze another one in. I mean, maybe over here, but I really do need the better optimizer because I have a lot of pressure fuses, so I really could do some serious boosting over here. Now, in terms of plants, I have my hives. And let me just get the honey, let me get the honey, and let me get the honey. So I also have this behind here, so this is boosting plant life. They're not really very good with insects, but it's the first thing you really get. So you can see in terms of insects, I'm getting a plus 15, but plants, I'm getting a 1.75 kilograms per second because of that, of course. As a result, I'm getting some very nice plant growth. The tree in the background over there is what's doing oxygen. I have a little bit of oxygen and a little bit of plant life over here. And then we have this. This, of course, is the butterfly dome, and that's the best place I could find for it because this ground is not even anywhere. It's only temporary anyway because this thing is terrible. All right, so you put 2 butterfly larvae in here and they fly around and you get the effect of both of them. This at the time was the best one I could make. These required me to use rare, and I only had 2 rare larvae. And as you can see, it's consuming 139 energy and it's getting me 92 insects. When you get the butterfly farm, and I don't think that's very far away at this point. Hold on a moment here. Yeah, the butterfly farm is right here. This is great. The moment you get that, you get rid of the other one because it's a waste of power. This takes 1 larva each. It's much better production, low power, much more useful. Immediately get rid of the other one. But for the moment, it's all I have because the beehives are only doing 15 each, and they are a little bit expensive to me considering the larva issue. They're just not spawning anywhere. I made trips around the map and I would just stop for long periods of time and I'm just not getting anywhere. I'm wondering if it's a bug that once you're out of the phase, it just stops. If it is, hopefully it's something that's fixed. I think that's about everything that I've done for boosting. However, I do have some new equipment you might have noticed. So I made the tier 3 exoskeleton because I knew I wanted new things. For instance, the water filter. We drank out of the water. I have the personal mapper. Oh, pardon me. This is the personal mapper. And I figured, you know what? It was inexpensive. I made the tier 2 mining speed boost. But I have the personal mapper, which means I can use it anywhere, which is very, very useful. It also showed me something that confused me. Yeah, they don't do the excavation sites like they do in the previous game, do they? All right, so here's what we're going to do. First things first, I do have honey on me, and you can see I'm starting to categorize. For one thing, here's what we're doing. By the way, I'm hearing something. Okay, that's just a regular storm. By the way, I did get a very special meteor, and it was coming down from here, and I kept going, please don't hit the pillar, please don't hit the pillar, and it passed and it landed right behind the pillar. And what was this oh, the tree spreader 2! Ooh, tree spreader 2, we're going to be doing that. That's for sure, that's going to boost oxygen a lot. And what was in this very special meteor? Well, pulsar quartz. 10 of them, of course. I had to wait for all the rubble to go away to get the last one, but I knew it was 10, so I was going to make sure to get every one. And that's very good timing because the next unlock, if we can get to 25 GTI, is the teleporter. Oh, by the way, I have some microchips, so let's open them up. Oh, tier 3 deconstructor? I think that's just a speed thing. Okay, the tier 3 blueprint pinning. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that one, by the way. And finally, oh, the tier 3 torch. I think that's the one that uses a solar quartz. Where is the light? 2 solar quartz. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that one for a while. I think 2 is all I have. Yeah, 2 is all I have. By the way, you might notice that I am holding one of these magnetars. I do have an extra one. The reason for that is we are going to upgrade the inventory of the vehicle. I am very interested to see how much more space we're going to get. Alright, so that'll do for now. Like I said, teleportation, that's going to be game changing. And the fact that the game gave me a whole bunch of pulsar quartz is very useful. The thing is, it's very expensive in terms of power, so I am going to have to make one of these. Of course, it's only 5, and I did get 10, and I had some extra. Hopefully another meteor will come very soon. But I am going to need this once I get the teleporters up. At the moment, I'm only planning on 1 because I'm scouting out a location for a new base. Alright, so let me get some food in my system. I kind of got the food taken care of. Right, why don't we just do what I said we were going to do first? Let's upgrade the vehicle, and then we'll put it in our inventory in case we need it for something. Alright, first things first. This is what we have. Alright, that looks like an 8x8. So I'm guessing we're going to get 2 more rows on the bottom or something like that. Alright, let's take out the inventory. There we go. So I have 2 of those, and I have the magnetar. So, boom. Alright, so let's see what this is going to give us. And boom. Oh, it's got another little one on top of it. Oh, wow. Okay, it's still 8 across. It looks like 11 down. Okay, so they gave me 3 extra rows. Wow, that's a lot of space. It's a good thing I'm carrying this with me. Let's just pop in here for a moment. By the way, the 3 blueprint chips. One of them I got up near the smuggler vessel. It was the robot that had the 2 blue chests in it. It turns out it had one of those round sections, so I got one from there. There was another robot I found by itself, just on a hill, a little one, so it didn't have anything else, so I just grabbed it. The last one was another chest that apparently I missed. Here, hold it a second. Let me drink some water first. There we go. And I left it over here. Where is it? Yeah, right there. Apparently, it avoided my my eyes there. So yeah, I left a couple of things that I didn't want in it. So it was sitting there for a long time, so I got a blueprint chip. I also got this, the Terra tokens, and we might as well just grab those now. Here's the thing. The trading platform doesn't seem to be in the game. So I'm guessing it's going to be added in the future. What's odd is, and what am I doing there? Am I doing a dance? All right. What's odd is that apparently the portal is in the game. So hold it a second. Let's just go take a look here for a moment. Let's go here for a second. Okay, that's mutagen. That's aquarium. Yeah, the portal generator, which means we can run missions to get the Terra tokens, but we can't spend them because there's no trading platform. There's no trading platform. There's also no escape rocket too. So yeah, apparently they don't want us to leave this time. Although Sentinel Corp probably doesn't want us to leave because they figure we probably found out about their little sabotage mission there, and they wouldn't want us saying anything about it. After all, we're just a criminal, aren't we? All right, why don't we just gobble down one of those? All right, you might notice I'm carrying some materials with me. These, I think I still have enough here, are the materials that I need for, yes, the Tier 2 ore extractor. So let's talk about obsidian. So I went into that little cave, and I think I got 4 or 5 obsidian from that. That's how I made the map guy, by the way. And I still have the other ones sitting in here. Right, there we go. Boom. The thing is, I was told that I should have jetpacked deeper into the cave, over the lava. So we're going to do that. But I couldn't put a ore extractor anywhere in the vicinity, which was always kind of the thing. Here's what I found out. We're going to take a trip out to the area with the crash ship, and then we'll talk about what's in the neighborhood. All right, so there is the crashed vessel there, the saboteur's ship. So let's just, for some reason, plop down on the ground right here. And let me kick up my map. Hey, wait a minute. That's not in the molten area. It's actually where I'm standing right now. Yeah, apparently this is where we're going to be getting obsidian from. Let's just check this out. All right, hold on a minute. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's where I'm getting obsidian from. I don't see any molten stuff here. This is not obsidian. I mean, that's a little strange, isn't it? That's where I'm going to be getting my obsidian from in the future. Because I'm going to need a lot of it. Because I got to make a lot of, where are they here? A lot of these. I think I need it for other things too. However, I do need obsidian right now. And by the way, I'm sitting here for a long period of time and it's raining. And do you see any larvae? No, you don't. They just don't seem to be spawning anymore. I have to wonder if that's a bug. That once maybe we leave that phase, you just don't get any more? Because that's a big problem. All right. Oh, do I want to go this way? Yeah, I mean, I can fly over it, I believe. So it shouldn't be a problem. It's just that it's liquid hot magma. And I'm very concerned about liquid hot magma. So I was told that I need to fly deeper into the cave. I don't know how further it goes, but you know what? Let's just go see, because if I can get more obsidian right now, that would be a very good thing. Right, this is as far as we went, and okay, we have stuff. Okay, it doesn't go very far. But we do have a lot of stuff up here. Speaking of which, let's just grab the obsidian, because after all, that's why I'm really here. All right, I should probably turn my light on. Once I get a lot of that solar quartz, then I'll upgrade my my torch. But at the moment, I may need it for something else, something more critical. All right, just grab this and grab this. Just grab as many of these guys as we can. Could I put the vehicle down in here? I guess that'd be kind of silly, wouldn't it? I could do it over there and then come back, though. That's if I fill enough that it becomes an issue. All right, is there anything more around here? Let's just look. Because I want to get all of these guys before I start opening things up. Oh, there's one. Oh, and there's... How did I miss those? Okay, that's fine. I do have 2 oxygen containers, but you know what I also have? Yeah, why not? Let's just see if this works. Hopefully it doesn't drop into the magma. All right, we're doing good. So first things first, let me just get some air. And no, I'm not driving out. That seems like a terrible idea. All right, but I am going to load this guy up. All right, take that. All right, I don't think there's any more lying around, so I'm guessing... Oh, does this got a story too? Hold on a minute. Okay, what was your story? You didn't know this was going to be like liquid hot magma? Can I get up here, please? Okay, read message. Offline. Well, I mean, yeah, he's offline. Okay, I got another chip. All right, we'll take care of that when we go back. All right, I think there was just 2 blue boxes. So let's open up the blue boxes. Okay, zeosite, super alloy, rod. Basically everything. I'll take everything from that one. All right, let's see what we have over here. Super alloy, the rods. Okay, this is good. I'll take that. You can just stay behind because nobody loves you. All right, I'm going to load all of this in. And then when I get back, I will, here, take that, take that, that one, and that one. I'm just going to hold on to the chip. Wow, look at all that space. All right, I'm going back to the base anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Is there another one here? Oh, we got another chip. Okay, there was nothing else here. Okay, I do believe that's everything now. I don't see anything else. All right, so I'm going to go back. And then we're going to summon it from here. Or from there, I should say. However, I do seem to have forgotten something. We have access to Tier 2 tree spreaders now. And I have a 1200% tree seed, don't I? So, yeah, let's go work on that. Alright, the first thing I want to do is I want to summon our item carrier, because that's essentially what it is at this point. Alright, let's see. Boom. Yeah, there you go. Was there anything? I wanted the obsidian. We'll just grab the obsidian. I might as well grab that too. The rest can wait. Alright, so here's the thing. Not that one. This one. I have, actually I have 4 of these because one of these is with the plants. But, you know, if I put the Tier 2 optimizer down, I could really go crazy with it. Alright, hold on. Put those in. Take 3 out. What else did I need for this? Explosive powder, and... Boom, boom. And then 1... Not this one here. Over here. First of all, let me drop off the super alloy. And we have to look into those chips, too. It was this one. One of those. That should be enough. Right. So what we're going to do is, we also have to see about making the new one. By the way, we do have 2 new microchips. Oh, the Tier 3 speed increase. The problem is the planet isn't really well designed for going high speed, is it? All right, and what do you have? Oh, no more blueprints. Okay, maybe we'll be getting some more in the future, so I guess we're just going to have to save those. All right, now let me get this and this. I also need the ingredients to make the new tree spreader, don't I? Super alloy, bacterial. Okay, I can get you over here. And then I needed a super alloy. And I saw a Tier 2. I believe I saw that. And I need a tree. Bark. That should do it. And I do have the energy for that too, because I put another nuclear reactor down. You know, at this point, I could put down the fusion reactor and deal with teleportation once I get it. By the way, we're at 17.29 at the moment. By the way, we're about to do a lot of surgery on oxygen, so our current rate is about 333,000. So let's see how high we can actually get that. All right, I'm thinking of putting it right here. So let's just drop it on the ground right over here. And I do mean the tree spreader. Now, I might as well just put this one down too, right next to it, of course. I guess I did have a power problem. Okay, you know what? If I take these guys, if I take this apart, I might be able to get it back. All right, hold on a minute. Take that apart. And the power came back on. All right, well, I'm going to have to do something about that, ain't I? All right, now I want the... Is this going to kill all the trees on the planet by doing this? All right, let me get this guy out of here, too. All right, so get back over here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the seed in, the really good one. Boom. Not that one, that one. All right, so this guy's doing 23.4 PPT, and it's about to increase by a lot. It's doing 52. Yeah, it's doing 2,700. It is a diminishing return. All right, so that's going to grow the trees. Did everything on the planet vanish when I did that? No, it did not. Thank goodness they didn't give me the fungus tree. That would be scary. All right, let's see. 333,000 is now 689,000. So more than double the amount of oxygen. So hopefully that's going to push things along a lot quicker because I want me... Where is it? I want me my teleporter. As I said, I have been scouting out positions on the planet. And you know, the thing is, there's really not a lot of options, especially if you want water nearby. Here, let me just drop these guys off here. Oh, that's right. That's the one that I took apart. I was wondering, why do I still have the parts of the optimizer? That's because I have the parts of the one that I took apart after the fact. Right, the difference was instead of 2 iron and a cobalt, it was all obsidian. Otherwise, it was the same. All right, we'll just throw this guy back in here. And I think that we have iron over here. And I'm just going to throw the... I'll throw that one in there. I can make more nuclear reactors. Yeah, I don't have a lot left now, do I? About 80. So that's not going to work out too well. I'm going to have to make the fusion reactor. I might as well go ahead and make it now because I am going to need it. All right, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I needed 4 super alloy, I believe. 2, 3, 4. And I do remember it's indoors. So why don't we put it over here in this corner? Because eventually I'm probably going to have a power optimizer in here. So let's see. Where was this one right here? All right, and boom. Now, obviously, that boosted power quite a lot. All right, so let me get some water, and then we'll start talking about the future. I'm not going to do anything until I have the teleporter, but as long as I keep the I keep things going, it should work out. Now, I can boost pressure with the a new material, a new optimizer over here, the tier 2, because I have a bunch of the fuses for it. I don't have any for heat though. And in terms of oxygen in plants, I could just rip these guys up because I still have them in there. Both in there, right? Right, that one is the oxygen, that one is the plant. How much is this doing in terms of plants? I mean, I could put it in there. If I put a tier 2 optimizer and I put more beehives around it, I could boost the plant life on this one even more. So that would definitely help. Anyway, back to what I was talking about is a new place for a base. So basically looking at the map, yeah, and what's going on with this? Cobalt? Apparently there's stuff here that's going to fill in. And eventually we will be able to get to this. I don't know, is this a path forming? I guess we're going to have to see as the future goes on. It's just that I don't know why I would go this far from cobalt. The single easiest thing in the game to get. I don't understand that. Anyway, let's go back to the map. I was looking around in terms of where would I want to build. I think this whole area is off limits, not just because of the trees and such, but because there's no water. I don't see any water here. Do you see any water? I don't see any water. So I think we're limited to like over here. And as you can see, I think I've already marked my territory. I put an oxygen hut, even though there's one right over here. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll build on top of this. Well, you know what? Let me get over there and then we'll talk about it after I have something to eat. Did I ever search that one? Apparently no. I guess I could just take everything for now and I'll worry about it later. Yeah, you know what? Just so I don't search it again. Let's hope I didn't empty it out and it refilled. Alright, so the area I'm looking for is over here. And it would be a real pain to travel back and forth in terms of carrying stuff, which is the reason I want to wait until I have teleportation. And most of the reasons I would want a separate base would be after teleporters anyway. Alright, so what I'm thinking about is building a base over here, like a building and such, because all of this open area over here, I'm thinking could be for trees, it could be for a launch platform to get out of here eventually, the portal platform, the trade platform. I also need areas for the animals as well. And being next to water is just a really good idea. So that's the reason I would build a base up here for myself and everything else, and basically build everything over there. You know, basically we can have the bees along the edge, the butterflies and such like that. It is a decent area, as you can see. I wouldn't move any of the progress items from the other side. In fact, I think I would leave the rocket platform over there because there's no reason to move it. Like I said, I do have a lot of things to build in the future. Like I was saying earlier, we can make the portal platform, you know, so that we could go into the missions and we can get Terra tokens. We just can't spend them on anything until we have the trade platform. All right, let me just do a quick refill over here. The reason I put it here. So that's my plan, but I'm going to wait until I can teleport over. That way I can transfer stuff over a lot easier, if you know what I mean. And by the way, in our next episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into the procedurally generated ship. Now, I believe it's over here. Yeah, I do believe it's over here or over here. And actually, it might be over here. We'll go looking for it. I know I've seen it. It's when I was looking for places to get larvae. By the way, how long have I been standing here? Do you see any larvae? This is a big problem. I think we need a bug fix for this because not getting larvae is a devastating problem. Like I said, it could very well be that there's a bug that once we're out of the larva stage, they stop giving us larvae. Well, I'm sorry. We need it. We need a lot of it. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. So we did a bunch of miscellaneous things today. I think the big thing, of course, is setting up the, let me get some oxygen, setting up the extractor. And that's literally the first extractor I've put down, by the way, for the Obsidian, because I am going to need those for the optimizers. So kind of important indeed. Of course, I'm also going to need extra power. But then again, we've taken care of that. Hopefully more of those wonderful meteors will be falling in the future. Like I said, at the moment, only 2 teleporters while I set up my base. Once we find a need for more in the future, that's exactly what I'll do. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. If you enjoyed the episode, please give it a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. More bees, too. Yeah, except of course I need larvae for them, don't I? Yeah. See ya.